Howdy ho, everybody. T-Biz here, and this is the last set that I have of the Rampage, the movie. Canister containment or canister contact. I don't know why I keep wanting to say containment. Maybe I need to be contained. But this is by far the coolest set out of this whole little series of these particular Leonard Walmart exclusives. This rock figure is cool, yet kind of hilarious. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He looks either highly caffeinated or just a little bit subdued. He's got little, I don't know if it's a glitch in his eyebrow or whatever, but still a cool figure. A lot of points of articulation, which is awesome. This is the new core style. Actually, new old school, because the old school, I have some old school core figures. I don't know why I didn't get any out to point out that the old core figures are more GI Joe, old school GI Joe, articulation, not so much, but yes, totally. But you've got a swivel, you got a hinge, you got a waist twist, you got head twisty, you've got knee joint, you got crotchal jointy area. It's a good figure. He looks funny, but it's still a cool figure, and this is only rock figure that I have, so it's cool. And comes with this sick diorama piece that is cool, with the San Diego Wildlife Sanctuary, which is I wonder if you could add other pieces to it, but it doesn't look like it. I guess you could just do whatever you want, maybe put this piece on that side or whatever, but either way, it's cool. So with all these sets, you've got a lot of options of just building a whole big diorama with it, which is cool. Then you have George right here, which is, man, this thing's cool. It's just a staction, no articulation, but still a great figure. They put a lot into sculpting and just, I don't know, just good stuff. Monkey butt. But I don't know, it's good stuff. Good stuff. You got your canister mutagen. I can't want to call it mutagen because these guys, I guess you got the canister that busts open, radioactivity, big monsters, just like the old school video game. Start chomping on stuff, maybe the Death Star, maybe the Tower of Doom or the Hall of Justice. They just start bashing it and eating people up. And just like the old school video game, which is now the movie from New Line Cinema. And then you've got the weird cool gun with the Florida mom red tip safety thing on the gun, which is lame. Which is cool because not which is cool, but the cool part of this is that you can slide the scope in there to hold your gun. Put the gun on his back with the peg hole, which is cool. This is the best set out of all these, pretty much. He's got some kind of like little video game visor thing, little Luke Skywalker thing, so he can look at the space battle going up high in the sky. So that's pretty cool. And then you got a cool knife. A Rambo knife or something. And then you've got some kind of cellular Geiger counter maybe thing or whatever, detector thing. And so you get a lot of cool pieces with this figure. It's awesome. I don't know, this is cool. This is the best out of all the sets, I think. And then you can have all the monsters together, all the beasties. You got Lizzie right here. It's a croc or alligator, whatever you want to call it. And then you have your Ralph. And if you throw all these together, you can have a really cool little diorama set out of all these figures. And props to Walmart for putting these out, and Leonard Toys, which responsible for the core, because these are basically core figures, even though it doesn't say the cores. But still, great set. Get it if you can, because I'm glad I got it now, even though I didn't do the usual toy hunting and stuff, because I couldn't find it at my store. Because the thing is, I have my Walmart. Okay, you've all been to Walmart. There's different Walmarts all across America. Some are good, some are bad, some are ghetto, some are not ghetto. My Walmart's not bad. It's very clean. A lot of good-looking ladies that shop there, and it's a nice high-end small Walmart, which is weird. But at the same time, it's not. There's a lot of political things I could go into about that Walmart, because I basically live in strip mall heaven in a nice part of town of Austin, Texas. But at the same time, people griped about Walmart being put there because they're like, oh, it's going to be blah, 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 local businesses hurt them. But at the same time, there's tons of local businesses around there. So it didn't make any sense. And I don't live in a green belt. I live in strip mall heaven, whereas movie theaters, game stores, comic shops, restaurants, bars, you're within walking distance from a lot of cool stuff. But either way, I don't know. Either way, I'll shut up about that rant. But we're supposed to get a two-story Walmart, but we got stuck with the small, tiny Walmart that doesn't get cool toys like this all the time. So sometimes I have to resort to eBay to get some cool stuff. Because sometimes I can't always make it to all the Walmarts in town because I don't have a car. But anyways, nobody wants to hear that. They want to see Monkey Butt and The Rock and his cool, weird Florida Mom pistol, which I think a lot of people are recognizing as some kind of shout out to toy gun safety, which is kind of cool and kind of lame, but I think more lame than cool. But anyways, I'm going to let this go. This is a cool set. If you can find it, get it, because it's obviously worthy. There's cool detail in the diorama. George looks awesome. Rampage is a cool old school video game. The Rock is cool. He's in a lot of movies. And yeah, good stuff. Leonard, Walmart, Rock, Rampage, all good stuff. T-Biz, maybe. Kind of okay, maybe not great stuff, but whatever. Thanks for watching, y'all. And yeah, more reviews definitely on the way. Have a good night and Hakuna Matata. Peace.